We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Ian Happ, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today. Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Nimmo.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over and the runner back safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. The 1-1. Marte off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but
now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's Pete Alonso, and it's fouled away. He needs just 1 RBI to reach 100 for the season. We'll see if he can get to that plateau here. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Number 34 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seen to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Suzuki comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Matt Merker.
Digging in now, Matt Merker. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch.
Ball match outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Merker is off at first with 2 away. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman, #1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Bellinger's on his horse. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The catcher.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
In his career, Narvaez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 5. 2-1 as he misses with the slurve there.
2-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Barnhart finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Narvaez is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
1 strike.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Tucker Barnhart comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Nico Horner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Brett Beatty. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Beatty, a native Texan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. That's in the basket. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 34.
At the plate now, number 34. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Morrow shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out, nobody on. The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. So here's Francisco Lindor now as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We play 2.5, all even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Suzuki. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 22, Matt Merker.
The next Cub up, Matt Merker. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up. All set for the start of the 4th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short.
Swanson scoops it up.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batter, number 1.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Happ will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And from one to the other, quite a difference in styles, as you can see, an 8-mile-an-hour difference in velocity. First pitch of the at-bat. Omar Narvaez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. To short, hit hard.
Swanson picks it up.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Cody Bellinger is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Marte is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gansby Johnson.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. A ball and no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nimmo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 5.
Ready now, Christopher Morrow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Two pitches fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to short, right to him. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi.
The batter, the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Brett Beatty. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 2 low, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Happ brings it in.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Liner in there for a base hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
3 runs already home here. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Anthony Kay is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Miles Mastrobuoni is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Looking at his career totals, McNeil carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Omar Narvaez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Marte going back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
In now, Nico Horner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Hit in the air to center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Miles.
At the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here it comes. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Weak roller right side. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch.
That's outside.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. The 3-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs 2. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Mark Canha.
And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. the cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box, it can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Brett Beatty. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 34.
So here's the Mets pitcher, number 34. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're still out in front 5-2. Drew Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Mets, number 40, Drew Smith.
Leading off the inning, Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, number 27.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. One and one. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Matt Merker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The center fielder, number 24.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. The bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a pitch on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Nimmo is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Starling Marte singled home a run in his last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Michael Rooker will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 59, Michael Rooker.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Now the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show. Get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor, as he hits one on a line to left field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and one strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the stretch. 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Now the 2-1, And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Bellinger looking up into the bleachers and out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 31 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Now batting, number 1.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brandon Hughes will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Nick Madrigal is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. No hits to this point. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Mets do. So in now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deeper.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Fouled away. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
So stepping in, Nico Horner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now that's popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in, Omar Narvaez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Hughes is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Tommy Pham will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28. Tommy Pham.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He'll come in here at 259, and even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Josh Walker is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ian Happ. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
2-0 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Suzuki waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again. Suzuki. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1-1 the count. Walker Originally from New York State, he was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. But this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. Brandon Nimmo has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Ben Brown gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. In the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Pete Alonso. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Mets 8 and the Cubbies 3. striding in to start the ninth, Matt Merker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. The 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Three-two pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Trey Mancini will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Trey Mancini.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He comes in at 262 on the year. Home runs up to 30 now, and 68 runs batted in. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bellinger rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now an 8-4 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
In now, Nick Madrigal. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And this one's in the dirt. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He comes to the plate as the last chance. Miguel Amaya will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they